How's it going?
What's up? Sorry, I was making sure that my mic and my camera was on.
No
What's up?
worries, no worries.
How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm excited to be here. I love that you're doing a podcast now. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's definitely been fun so far.
Oh yeah. Have you had anyone else on yet?
So you're my third guest.
Hell yeah. Who are the first two? I gotta
First one,
watch.
yeah, the first one was a friend of mine who I met over YouTube. He's another magician, and then a different one I had was a magician I met through TikTok.
Oh, cool, cool. Social
Yes,
media, right? Like the
exactly.
people you can meet, the people you can meet on social media. That's cool. Sweet. Did you guys jam? Did you do any tricks?
I think on one of them I did. The first one I don't think I did.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, sometimes it's good to just talk. That's cool.
Definitely, definitely. So planned out
Sweet.
a bunch of questions for you as well.
Yes, sir. I am ready to answer them. Fire away.
All right. So you started out as a magician. What was your earliest memory of magic?
Ooh, good question. My first memory of magic, I was 6 years old in Vegas. I forget which hotel it was, but the guy at the magic shop inside the hotel did just the delight, right?
Okay.
I thought it was, I mean, I'm six,
Yeah.
right? Like, I thought it was the craziest thing ever. Um, I eventually bought the trick and learned the secret. And I think it was an interesting thing, like looking back at it. I think a
Mhm.
lot of people, when they first learn the secret, it's like almost like a letdown. I
Yeah.
was hyped when I found out the secret. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're telling me that I could like give this feeling to someone else and I know the way it's done.
Mhm.
Like, and I'm like six. Um, but it's funny, I think that was just planting a seed because I didn't actually start practicing magic religiously
Mhm.
till 6 years later when I was 12.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So what drew you to magic? Was it like the methods and the mechanics of the tricks? Was it the audience reactions, or was it simply being able to do something that other people couldn't?
A little bit. These are good questions. A little bit of all of them. A little bit
Okay.
of all of them. Like feeling like what I'm doing is different. So maybe that's where the doing something someone else can't comes from. But then also, yeah, just seeing the reactions. The reactions were awesome. And then
Definitely.
I like I feel like the right answer is just all three. I
Fair.
also love the mechanics. Like I do a lot of cardistry.
Mhm.
Like I just like mechanical things.
Okay. Will you ever do another show as Dr. Magic?
That's crazy. Crazy. Where did you find
I did my
that?
research.
Where is that? I'm so curious now. I thought that was buried deep in the internet abyss.
You mentioned it on a different podcast.
That is so funny. I think I know which one you're talking about. Okay, okay, good to know. Yeah, I went by Dr. Magic from the time I was 13 to gosh, probably like 17 or 18. Like there was like a 5 year stretch that I was Dr. Magic and then
Okay.
eventually switched to the card guy. Actually, there was an in between that I just went by my name, just Evan Alberto. Like I
Fair.
just went from Dr. Magic to Evan Alberto to the card guy, not just the guy.
Nice.
So it's been an evolution. It's been an
Definitely.
evolution.
Definitely. So I heard you mention in a previous interview as well that you wanted to be the most well-known magician, like the David Copperfield or David Blaine of the new generation. Is that still a goal of yours, or have your goals changed, and if so, in what ways?
Man, my goals have changed. And I remember that interview. And at the time, that was my goal. But I'm also a big believer that we change as humans. Like we have different goals, different chapters in our life. Maybe at some point, like I still consider myself young. I'm 26. In 10 years, who knows? Maybe that will be my goal again. As of right now, I would say just making the largest impact I can
Okay.
through social media and helping other people with their social media. Like I'm really, really enjoying it. So at this point in my life, what I see as my vision is still to be known, still to be seen, I guess, if you want to get deep and philosophical about it. I think that's where that stemmed from. When I said I wanted to be the biggest magician,
Hmm.
I don't know if the magician part was so necessary. I think I just wanted to be known.
Understandable. Understandable.
Yeah.
When was the last time that you performed at the Magic Castle?
Last time I performed, I went there, I think it was 2021. So
Okay.
like 4 years ago, I did magic for a TV show with Cardi B.
Okay.
where she
Nice.
tries magic, and I helped her learn some close-up magic. It was pretty fun.
Nice. What inspired you or drove you to create your consulting business that you now run?
Mm. Well, I love the technicalities and the secrets of what you can do on social media to grow, kind of
Mhm.
like magic. I think that's a
Definitely.
big correlation, right? It's like knowing something someone else doesn't, I think is a really cool feeling. And I was getting so much joy figuring out, oh, if I post with this pacing or this editing or have the music this loud instead of this loud, like seeing all the different intricacies of what works and what doesn't
Okay.
really drew me to it. And then I wanted to just give that feeling to other people. Like kind of like with magic, you show someone else a trick.
Mhm.
Social media, I was like, I think this stuff is cool. Let me teach it to other people. And yeah, it's been awesome.
Nice. What's been your proudest moment as a business owner?
Proudest moment as a business owner. I think like sitting back and realizing, oh my gosh, like I've actually built something of a decent size.
Fair.
Yeah, sometimes you get so lost in the sauce that you don't realize, but it wasn't until maybe a few weeks ago that I'm like, I took a step back and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have 10 employees on payroll and I have 45 students and it's a lot. It's a lot,
Definitely.
but I love it at the same time. So I think the proudest thing was just realizing like, oh wow, like this is really growing. And granted, it's not where I want it to be, but it's going the right way.
Nice, nice. Do you see
Yeah.
yourself as more of an artist, entertainer, or entrepreneur?
Oof. Right now, entrepreneur.
Okay.
If you asked me a couple of years ago, I'd say entertainer. I don't know if I ever would say artist. Um, like I am in ways, but definitely right now it's entrepreneur, creative, or
Okay.
like entertainer. But I'm actually trying to level them out. I'm trying to be both, which is hard because they both require a lot of time and effort
Definitely.
and
Definitely.
energy and nurturing. But if you looked at my feed now versus maybe in the past, it's definitely a mix of information, entrepreneurship, how to grow, how to build a better life for yourself. But then it's also intermixed with me doing random stuff in a vlog. You
Yeah,
know, it's like
definitely. Good
I
variety
like it though.
there.
I like the dynamic because it makes it personal.
Definitely.
So yeah.
How do you keep your creativity flowing when juggling business responsibilities and content deadlines?
Hmm. It's tough. I'm not gonna lie. I have currently been figuring out how to balance both things in a way that I'm effective and efficient at both.
Mhm.
Because historically, as I look at my life, I'm very hyper focused on one thing at a time, which isn't a bad thing. But when I do that, there's always these other things that suffer a little bit. So, for example, historically in the past, and I'm trying to rewrite this script
Mhm.
mentally so that going forward, it's not like this, but character flaw, I guess. In the past, if I'm really focused on my social media, I'm eating like garbage. If
Okay.
I'm like locked in on my fitness, my business is suffering. And if I
Okay.
like I'm good at hyper focusing on something, but the other stuff typically suffers. So I'm trying to find a way to kind of like place everything
Manage multiple
together.
things at once.
Yeah, do multiple things at once. Everything everywhere all at once.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you think the realm of content creation is going to grow, or do you think it is oversaturated?
I think it's only going to grow. I think with that, it's going to be even more niche specific than it is now. What I mean by that is there's all these different sections of these social media platforms. Like you hear things like book talk,
Mhm.
music talk, like
Yeah.
Star Wars talk, like for TikTok. It's like if you open your feed, it's going to look very different from Sally's feed, going to look very different from Gary V's feed. Like everyone's feed is becoming more and more specific to them,
Mhm.
which has pros and cons because as everything gets more saturated, it's not going to be as easy to go viral because everyone has their own things. For example, you post a really good magic trick. if Sally's For You page is only ballet videos, she's never going to know you exist.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right? But the flip side of that, the good thing about that, even if it's harder to go viral, and I think that's just how it's going to continue to be, it's going to become harder and harder to get large views. But I think the quality of views is going to be good because magicians will see your content. People who are into entrepreneurship will see my content. People
Hmm.
who are into ballet will see ballet. But I think the days of like early YouTube, for example, where there were just like a few stars that no matter who you were, you watched them.
Yeah.
The goth kids watch them, the athletes watch them. It's like there were no like super niche hyper chambers or echo chambers of social media. So it was just different. So
Yeah.
that's how I think the future looks. I think it's good and bad.
Okay. What are your
Yeah.
top three favorite Star Wars movies?
Oh, such a good question. I love this. Revenge of the Sith for sure.
Is that number
But
one or number
that's
three?
after. Say that again.
Which way are you starting? Are you starting like number three or number one for your list?
Oh, I'm starting at number three. I'm starting
Okay.
at number three. Um, and then wait, what am I talking about? I'm starting at number one. Revenge of the Sith is definitely number
Okay.
one. Definitely number one. I don't know why I said that. Number two, I would say Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
I'm a prequel guy. I'm not
That's
gonna
fair.
lie.
That's fair.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Revenge of the Sith is number one.
Hmm.
Number two is yeah. And then number three, am I gonna say a really, really hot take right now?
Maybe.
I'm gonna get so clowned by any Star Wars lovers. You're not gonna believe it, bro. I'm gonna say Force Awakens.
Okay. That's okay. I mean,
But I feel like people hate on the new ones.
they definitely do, but I think it's yeah, I don't think it's deserved. Episode nine, probably. I thought seven and eight were good.
Yeah, yeah, that one should be hated on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seven and eight I thought were good.
yeah, I thought seven was great. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, but yeah, that's the order. Yeah, Revenge of the Sith definitely number one, and
Okay.
then Empire Strikes Back, and then
Okay, so
yeah,
you got from all three trilogies in order there.
yeah, yeah.
All right. When did you realize you had an understanding of content and what would do well on social media?
I think there were moments that I kind of realized, oh wow, I'm kind of good at this. Like a lot of people maybe don't see what I see. Like I would see why a video would do well, and I'd be able to explain why. And then
Okay.
other people are like, I just thought it was luck. I thought it was just like the person's hot, or like I don't know. Like there's all these things people say, but or they posted at the right time.
Mhm.
Um, but I could definitely see commonalities, and I would study videos. So I think I had an inkling of it at the very beginning that I had a knack for it. Um, but it wasn't until a very specific moment that I was like, okay, this is a science. Like, I think I can really learn even more and get better and really dial it in. I posted a video, it was an optical illusion.
Mhm.
Um, which, fun fact, I'd be happy for any magician on social media to contest this, but I'm definitely the one who started the optical illusions, and I'm definitely the person who started the riddles, and I'm definitely the person who started the not the mind reading. Other people had done that, like
Yeah.
the think of a number. Other people had done that, but yeah, the illusions I take credit for. The
Okay.
illusions I take at least on the scale that I was doing it.
Definitely.
Maybe there's like obscure videos from 7 years ago on YouTube, but
Yeah.
at least that got popularized and became a trend.
Definitely.
I was just sitting at my job one day. Actually, I was at the front desk, and I'm like, what would do well? Maybe like an optical illusion. Maybe an optical illusion. And the first one that I posted got like 18 million views.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna film this when I get home. And then as soon as I got home, filmed it, it went viral. I'm like, awesome, but can I replicate it?
Hmm.
And I posted another one, and I vividly remember this is the turning point to answer your question. Like when I realized, okay, the content stuff, I get it.
Yeah.
I did an optical illusion, and it got like 100K views after a week, which is a lot, but I thought it was going to get way more because the previous one got 18 million.
Hmm.
So I'm like, is there something that I'm not seeing that's different about this one and this one? And I think that's a really good thing to do if you make content in any niche.
Definitely.
Like, here's just a piece of advice. It's like if you see something that did well, and then you see something that didn't do well, and it's pretty similar, try to find the differences. Like kind of like those old workbooks in school, like spot the difference, and it's
Yeah,
like two
yeah.
very similar images. Like spot the difference between the two videos. So as I was looking, I'm like, my vocal intonation is different. Like I'm not saying it with the same like oomph, you
Mhm.
know. So the video that had gotten 100K views in a week, I deleted it. I reposted it, but like I was talking differently. So I refilmed it.
Okay.
Refilmed it, different voice. And the repost, same illusion, same everything, same outfit, went from 100K views to 24 million.
Nice.
So I'm like, okay, there's something here.
Yeah,
I'm like,
definitely.
there's something here. I will say nowadays it's a lot harder to get 24 million views, but in modern day, maybe it's like a few million.
Mhm. Fair,
Yeah.
fair. You mentioned Instagram is your favorite social media platform as a user. What's your favorite platform as a content creator?
Also, Instagram, because I think it's personal and fun. Like, I feel more connected with my Instagram followers than I do on TikTok
Okay.
or YouTube or anything like that. Also, it's like the hybrid of I have people that know me in real life and I
Mhm.
have followers or fans or what. It's like I feel like I get all my worlds kind of in one,
Okay.
but I don't like, and it's gonna sound funny, but it's true. Like I don't like that the corporation makes billions of dollars and they don't pay well at all.
That, yeah, that's
Like,
understandable.
yeah, I think it's actually like frustrating. I was talking to it about it with a big content creator a few days. Sean Does Magic,
Yeah.
another huge magician on online. Like we were talking and we're like, obviously they have the money to say we want to pay creators.
Yeah.
It's just sad because they don't need to, so
Yeah.
they don't. Like they don't gain anything from it. Like everyone's already using Instagram. There's no incentive to pay us.
Mhm.
And then people are like, oh, but like maybe it'll motivate creators to post more. It's like, yeah, but creators are still such a subsection of the users on the app. Like most people don't make reels every day, you know?
Definitely.
Like most people are not content creators. So
Yeah.
the app would still thrive with or without us, as much
Yeah.
as people like to think differently.
Okay. Who would you have as your Mount Rushmore of content creators, like people who have paved the way or perfected aspects of it?
Mr. Beast, absolutely. Just really has pushed the envelope of what people thought was possible. Like
Definitely, definitely.
how much money he's made, how much work goes into his videos, how big his team is, how many views he gets, being over 400 million subscribers. Like
Yeah, it's
what
crazy.
PewDiePie as well. He's the
Okay.
OG,
Yeah.
first person to ever hit 100 mil.
Well, he's the
He
second.
definitely did play.
T-Series
I
barely beat him.
oh yeah, huh? You're right. First person,
Yeah,
first
first
person.
individual.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. So PewDiePie, Mr. Beast, two other people for content creation. Damn. I really wish he didn't kind of go crazy, but I would really put FouseyTube up there.
Okay.
Like I think he deals with a lot of mental health stuff and I get it. Things are not the best sometimes with different people and whatever. It seems like he might be getting help, but I I was like so impressed with everything he was doing.
Mhm.
Vlogging every day, basically created like the idea of pranks, which aren't as big of a thing now, but they used to be like the biggest thing
Oh yeah.
on
Oh yeah.
online. And then on a similar vlogging note, I'd say Casey Neistat. Like I'd say
Okay.
Casey Neistat is up there because he was posting vlogs every single day for like 700 days and he showed people what life is like. He kind of invented vlogging. Like life is like when you're holding a camera.
Yeah.
Like
Fair.
no one's really doing that. I'm definitely leaving other people out that deserve to be runner-ups. I'm curious who you would say is on there.
I don't know. Oh, so mine would be a little bit different. I'd go early. I'd start with Fred, first one
Okay.
to hit a million
Okay.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast up there definitely. PewDiePie. And then the fourth one, I'm not too sure because I definitely have like different ideas of like bigger ones, but I'm not too sure who specifically would be impact that way.
Mm, mm. Who else have you watched?
I've watched again mostly Magic stuff, but a whole bunch of different ones. But like I don't know, for the fourth one, maybe Markiplier, but I'd also say like Cristiano Ronaldo is the most followed person on earth, but he doesn't necessarily contribute
Yeah,
in
I
the same
wouldn't call him
way.
a content creator. He's just
Yeah,
athlete with hyper levels of fame, and
yeah,
then everyone just follows the social media. But yeah, it seems like we got PewDiePie and Mr. Beast to
yeah.
like the same. I mean, you have to. You have
Definitely,
to.
definitely.
I did think of Fred. I did think of Fred, but I don't think I'd put him in the top four, at least for me.
Fair, fair. So, referencing Fred again, from the days of Fred on YouTube to Mr. Beast dominating every social media platform, what have been some things you've seen change with time about content creation and consumption, and what are some things you've been surprised by?
Mm. It is good and bad. We've definitely gone away from the days of you could just turn on a camera
Hmm.
and talk.
Yeah,
And like it doesn't need to be edited to perfection. If you go watch an old video from PewDiePie, an
yeah,
old video from even the people that I mentioned, like you look at an old FouseyTube vlog, they weren't so edited. They
yeah.
weren't
It's totally
like,
different.
oh my God. It's like they just allow you to feel like you're with them,
Yeah,
which I love. And I try to emulate that in my content. Like my viral content where I go hiking with strangers or get a matching tattoo with someone or go skydiving. Like my whole point in those videos is to provide that feel of spontaneity and like low effort. But then on the back end, like I'm really meticulously like needing to hack the video in ways that keeps retention
hmm,
because for anyone that doesn't know, for anyone watching, it's like the main indicator in a video doing well is did people watch the whole thing? So you have to keep their attention from start to finish. And I would say from the Fred days to now, it is only becoming harder and harder and harder to keep people's attention because
definitely.
people's attention spans are shot.
Yeah,
And there's so much content that it's like they don't have time to sit there and just watch for a minute, let alone 5 or 10 for a YouTube video or
yeah.
more. So it's getting a lot harder. I think it's tough, but I also think it makes it more of a strategy based thing than in the past. I think it's harder now. I think it's much harder now.
Fair, fair.
Yeah.
So as of right now, Cristiano Ronaldo is the most followed person on Earth. Do you think that it will always be the case that celebrities outside of social media will have the largest social media presence, or do you think that eventually people known specifically for social media will have larger presence?
Hmm. It depends on what they do outside of social media. I feel
Okay,
like that's tough. That's tough. I do think mainstream celebrities hold the crown for that, but the worlds are definitely getting more intertwined.
definitely. I
Mr.
think
Beast
like Mr.
has,
Beast is up to the third most followed
yeah,
person on Earth.
yeah. Mr. Beast has like 70 something million on Instagram, but
Yeah.
total 400 million. Yeah, it's like I think a very select few will outperform the celebrities, like
Okay.
Mr. Beast. But I think the majority, I think there's going to be a really huge gap. And there's also a huge income gap when it comes to creators, where
Definitely.
it's like, I was talking to a friend the other day who doesn't know much about content creation. And he was asking, like, what percentage I think of people are like multimillionaires from social media. And I said, it's very, very little
Yeah.
because it's like there's some names at the top that everyone knows. And then there's all these creators
Yeah.
that I would say are really struggling to make money, or if they start making money, it's there's kind of a ceiling, and it's very hard to find people on that in between. That in
Definitely.
between is very like there's a huge gap. So I think just like with the money side of things, with the followers, I think the top of the top, Mr. Beast could definitely surpass a bunch of celebrities, but there's going to be a lot of creators that are way below that.
Understandable. Understandable.
Yeah. So just like a select few up there, probably.
Okay. Do you ever see yourself retiring, or do you see yourself constantly progressing towards bigger and bigger goals?
Definitely no time soon. Definitely would not retire anytime soon. I definitely want to hit crazier and crazier goals.
What's one of those goals you currently have?
I was just gonna touch on it. So I have the goal right now. And when I say right now, I don't mean right now. I
Yeah.
mean within the next how long? I want to say like within the next 10 to 20 years.
Okay.
Um oh, I struggle answering this. I struggle answering this. I think there's an aspect of self-belief where it's like I don't know if I'm even able to do that. But at the same time, it's like you got to shoot high, right? So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. So my goal is in the next 5 years to make $10 million.
Okay.
After I make the $10 million, I want to decide what I want next. And I don't know yet if once I make that 10, I'm gonna say this is enough. I don't need to have more. I just want to chill and just hang out in the islands and
Yeah.
whatever. But more realistically, as I think about it, when I hit that, I'm probably going to want to get to 100 just for the
Fair.
sake of I've gone this far. I look at life as a video game.
Yeah. Get to the next level.
I want to beat the video game. I want to see if I can do it. I like challenging myself.
Okay.
So I would say my conservative goal is $10 million, and then I consider retiring, but I probably won't.
Fair. Fair.
Knowing myself, I'm going to want to shoot higher for sure. And more
Understandable.
influence as well. It's not just the money. It's like
Yeah.
I want to impact the most people possible. I want the guy to be a name that holds weight like The Rock
Okay.
or like Mr. Beast. Like
Okay.
everyone knows the guy.
Yeah.
That's the goal. That's the
Okay.
goal.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you think
Long-winded answer.
that's fair?
I
That's
have like
fair.
alarms going off and everything. I'm like distracted.
Do you think that traditional media, such as movies, TV, and radio, are dying off and being replaced by social media and the consumption of that instead?
100%. 100%.
Okay.
I think there's always going to be room for things like films and movies because that's just a very comfortable setting and something that us humans, for whatever reason, really like to just relax and watch something for 2 hours at a time. You kind of get
Mhm.
lost in it.
Yeah.
They say that the part of your brain that activates when you dream is activated when you're watching a movie,
Okay.
uh, where you kind of can't distinguish real from fake. That's why we're able to cry with movies and laugh with movies. It's like you really get into it, and there's points when you're watching a movie that you forget you're watching one. I think that's a really difficult thing to convey in only a couple minutes. So I
Definitely.
think it's always going to be an appeal for that longer format of entertainment. But as far as like traditional media, like uh, traditional TV, I don't know. I think there's still an appeal for that. I think they're always going to get a little smaller as social media gets bigger and bigger. But again, kind of like to a conversation earlier with celebrities and influencers becoming kind of one and the same, it's kind of becoming one and the same forms of entertainment. It's like you watch YouTube instead of TV, but it's still kind of the same thing as
Yeah.
TV.
Same
It's
concept.
like, so I don't know. It's like, it's all going to become one, I feel like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that the traditional forms of media are just going to kind of merge with them? Like everything's kind of moved to YouTube, kind of how the NFL started doing?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think a lot of people consume traditional media through YouTube now, which is pretty wild. Like things like The Tonight Show
Okay.
and SNL
Yeah,
and Key and Peele. And like there are high quality productions being done on YouTube. So
definitely.
I think it's kind of one of the same. Yeah.
Fair, fair. What causes your drive to keep working and pushing forward?
A couple things. Number one, the video game theory, right? Like
Fair.
just really just like, damn, I have one shot at this life thing. And, people have different beliefs, but for me, it's like all I know is that in this current situation, this current reality, me just being here on Earth as a human, that's going to only happen once.
Yeah,
And despite what may or may not happen after, it's like I want to live it to the best of my ability and know that I didn't lose any of my potential. Like
okay.
I think I want to see how much I can do. Like I don't know what that is, but I just want to feel like I excelled.
Yeah,
Like when all is said and done. So I think that's what keeps me going. But then in the short term, like not the existential answer, I would say living a life that is fun.
okay.
Like being able to book a trip to Italy and go
Yeah,
with my girlfriend. Like that's so cool. Like being able to do stuff like that. Really, that's the only utility for money for me. Like
Okay.
I just want to use the money that I make to do fun stuff and bring people that I care about to those fun things. I'm more about experiences than things.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Despite your level of success and fame, in my experience and from what I've heard from other people, you've always been very quick and deliberate to respond to any message you get. Do you find that that skill has helped push forward your success, or do you find it more of a necessary practice that you've had to learn in your specific line of business?
Mm. Could you reiterate that last half?
Yeah, so the skill of like responding quickly, do you find that has helped you as a whole, or do you find that you mostly utilize that in your specific business?
Mm. It definitely helps as a whole. I'm pretty prompt with responding to people. Some people might watch this interview and be like, that is so not true. Um, but I think it depends. I think context is important. I I prioritize being quick to responses with people if it is in both of our best interest and if it is in good faith. So what I mean by that is with my students, the people that I help with social media, like I'm like I want them to get the most help possible
Mhm.
the fastest. And I kind of know myself as well. I know that if I don't respond right away, here's a part of it as well. If I don't respond to it right away, I'm probably going to forget.
That's fair. I do the
so
same.
so it helps on a very tactical and real level, especially with the business, but in general I like to be quick because if not, I'll probably forget. And that's
Fair,
just how I am, and it's like I don't want to schedule in my calendar to respond to someone when I can just do it right there.
fair. Have
Yeah.
you always been entrepreneurial minded, or did that come later?
It's kind of a hard answer because anyone else who knows me personally would say yes, he's always been entrepreneurial minded. He did magic for, the mayor when he was 14, and
Mhm.
uh he did this for money, and like, so kind of, but I also don't think I did anything entrepreneurial consciously until the last couple years.
Okay,
Like I think it was always maybe something that was just kind of like peeking its head, like maybe you could do it, but I never really went into it like I did the last couple years. Like I don't feel like I have a story like Gary Vee says, when he was like 7, he's doing a lemonade stand and counting the profit
Mhm.
and managing like, oh, if I give her one of my dollars, but she can make more and I can go inside and get AC. That's like business 101, like
Yeah,
hire people to make things more efficient, giving up a piece of the pie for something in return.
yeah.
Like that concept, thinking that much about business, I don't think I started doing that until a couple of years ago. But I think there's subconscious things maybe that I did throughout my life, but it wasn't like a conscious entrepreneurial spirit.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's a piece of information related to any of your fields that you find super interesting that other people tend to gloss over?
Like magic or social media.
Yeah, any of it.
Mm, I don't know if this is like a piece of knowledge or like a specific thing that I know that other people don't, but I just magic as a whole, like knowing how each individual sleight is done.
Fair.
Like I love the little moves like a pass,
Oh yeah.
right? Or like um a top palm,
Okay.
right? Like I like moves that they're technical and I like knowing the secret when someone else doesn't. So kind of just magic as a whole. And then with social media, I like when I find a little way to like exploit a system and
Fair.
not in like a bad way, but like I really do feel like I was one of the first people to think of the idea of, oh, this feature called trial reels. They only show to non-followers. So why not just post
Yeah.
my best performing content to milk the most followers possible? Also having the knowledge that it wouldn't be around forever.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is too cracked. Like
Yeah.
this is too good of a method. And then other people started doing it, but I like finding little things like that. So if there's ever like an opportunity or a pocket of like, ooh, I think I'm early on something. I like being early because
Okay.
I have the understanding that every very, very successful person, they are where they're at because they were fast. Like they were the first to act on an idea. They were the first to post that kind of video, the first to make that product, the first to do XYZ. So anytime I feel like I have early movers advantage, I
Mhm.
feel good.
Okay.
I feel smart. I feel
Yeah.
like, oh, cool. Yeah. And then I
Fair.
like sharing that with people.
Fair.
Yeah.
Who are your inspirations in magic, social media, and business?
Magic, David Blaine.
Okay.
Social media, Gary V.
Okay.
He's also in the entrepreneurial bucket. Um, and then Alex Hormozy for business.
Okay.
Those are my those are like my three goats. Those are my three goats.
Makes sense.
I started social media after watching a video about Gary V. Like he was saying, if you're not on social media, like what are you doing? It's such a good opportunity to put out your stuff to the world. Like if you have a talent, you have something you're good at, show the world. And I'm like
Mhm.
in my college dorm, like I should show magic. I've been doing it my whole life. Why not do it on video?
Yeah.
So I would not even be here if it wasn't for Gary.
Fair.
So that's cool. So I'd say he's like my social media uh person, even though he's an entrepreneur.
Mhm. Makes sense. Makes sense. Who are some dream collaborations of yours in any field?
Um, yeah, just those three. Just those three.
Okay.
I think, I mean, there'd be cool people to collab with outside of that. Like, it'd be dope to meet Justin Bieber and do something with him, like show him a
Fair.
trick or um like The Rock or Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart would be hilarious
Yeah,
reacting to magic.
definitely.
Um, yeah, just like some celebrities, but I'm not too big on that. Like, it would be cool. It would be cool, but I'm not like dying to do it by any means.
Fair.
Hmm.
So I know we have a similar tattoo from NF. What are your top five NF songs?
Oh,
Yeah.
top five.
Top
Ooh,
five songs.
okay, okay. Are we going overall? Because he has like his hype music. He also has his sad stuff.
Overall, your
Just
top five.
ooh, okay. I can't say the top five in particular order though, because I
That's
don't know
fine.
if I can rank them five to one or one to
That's fine.
five. So I'm just gonna say five.
Okay.
Gone
Okay.
with Julia Michaels.
A newer one.
What was that?
That's a newer one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gone is up there. I'm gonna say, how could you leave us?
Okay.
I'm gonna say, why?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
This is good. What am I want to choose them wisely. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. The search.
Okay. That's a good one.
And I'm gonna throw kind of a wild card. I feel like Gone was kind of a wild card, but I'm gonna throw another wild card. I'm gonna say My Stress.
Okay. I feel like
Yeah.
Gone was more of a wild card than My Stress was.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, that's fair. I also, yeah, I would say those are up there. I'm definitely leaving some out that I really like. I really like When I Grow Up.
Fair. That's a good one.
That's a runner up. I really like Hope. I thought Hope was great.
I think
That's
that one's better with the music video. I think without the video, it doesn't hit the same.
fair. Fair. Yeah. What would you say yours are?
I put When I Grow Up there.
Yeah, that's good.
The Search is up there. Probably Outcast
I was thinking Outcast. That's also up there.
and Can You Hold Me?
That to me is a wild card. I barely listened to that one.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then
Cool.
a fifth one, Trust.
Okay. Okay. Sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, he has great stuff. I
definitely,
mean, I like all
definitely.
his music. I really like all the intros.
Those
Intro
are
two,
good.
three.
Those are
Intro
good.
three was dope. Yeah. Yeah, those are good ones. I still think he's underrated somehow.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild. I want his new album though. He comes out with one every couple years, but it's that couple year and nothing's come out. So
He keeps extending how long it takes him,
yeah,
but he keeps doing that where like he'll like post one or two things and like disappear. So
yeah,
we'll see if his next one is he's gonna post and disappear, or if he'll post and stay for a bit.
yeah, exactly. What was that line in his one of his songs that he's talking about how he disappears and the fans still
Oh, and leave me alone, I think.
is it leave me alone?
I think so.
Panic stricken, handle business, not a joke. Yeah. Is it that one?
I think it's in that song.
Huh.
I know the line you're talking about. I don't remember it verbatim, but I'm pretty sure it's in that
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, it'll come to me after this. It's just hard
Fair.
like in a conversation, I'm like, it's hard to picture it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
All right, so if you had to rank all of his albums, maybe not from best to worst, but your favorite to your least favorite, what would your ranking be?
Favorite to least favorite?
Yeah. And he's got six albums, so
God, it's
not
so
too many
hard.
choices.
I really can't. That is so hard because I have the favorites that I was mentioning are from different albums.
Yeah,
Like Hope and Gone are from
yeah.
Hope. How Could You Leave Us is from Therapy Session. And then in Perception, that's is that where When I Grow Up is? Or
No,
was
When I Grow Up's in The Search.
no, that's in The Search. You're
Yeah,
right. You're right. Yeah, it's really hard for me. I feel like if I had to go, like I can do top two as Hope and Therapy Session,
okay.
but then I'd put Perception right under. But then The Search is good too. I'd probably go Perception, Search, and then what's his first one? What was the
Mansion.
Mansion? Oh, Mansion.
And then where would you put
Oh,
Clouds?
yeah. I don't know. I actually would put Mansion lower, even
Okay.
though it's good.
Yeah,
Even though it's good. I love the storytelling of that, but I really liked Hope. I think just as like a character building thing for
fair.
him as a person, I thought it was cool.
Definitely, definitely.
Oh,
Where would
right.
Clouds be on that list?
Clouds. Oh my God, I completely forgot about Clouds. I'm not as big of a fan of Trust as you are,
Fair.
but I really did like the song Clouds
That's a
from
good one. Definitely.
yeah, I would put that somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
Somewhere in
Do you still play Clash of Clans at the same level you used to?
That's such a good question. I don't have the time.
That's understandable.
So I used to play so many hours per day. For any of my Clash of Clans players watching, I had a maxed base till like 2 years ago. Um, every update, I would max out total. I'd lock in for like 2 months, grind hours and hours and hours and hours every day, and then I have to wait till the next update.
Yeah,
Um, so every 6 months, I get to play again for a couple months.
yeah.
Eventually, that update came around, and I was like, I got other things to do.
That's
Because I know
understandable.
if I pick it up, I'm gonna obsess over
Yeah,
it. I'd
hyperfixate on it.
rather, to be honest, these days, and no shade to anyone that manages their time differently. It's just I have different goals. I have very extreme goals. Um, I just don't see the purpose. I'm like, why level up in a video game and make digital money, fake money,
Yeah,
than leveling up my business and making real money?
definitely,
Like
definitely.
I don't know. For me, it's like more exciting to like figure out the next move in my content to get
Okay,
more followers or the next move in my business than video games. But I do miss those days sometimes. I
fair.
do. That was fun.
What do you want people to know you for?
Just being the guy. Like I just do a little bit of everything.
Okay, understandable.
like I that was a very intentional rebrand too. Like going by that name is honestly for big reason. So I can justify if I want to post about magic, cool.
Yeah,
I want to post about social media, cool. If I want to do music, cool.
not locked
Like
down to one thing.
whatever I want to do, it's like, oh, that's just the guy. Like he does a
Yeah,
little bit of everything. And so I don't know. It's like what I want to be known for is just existing.
fair,
Just
fair.
like existing and like making people feel good. I
Okay,
don't know. I have a tattoo that says "Make people smile" right here.
okay,
It was my second one ever. So I don't know,
nice.
just like making people feel good.
What was the last magic trick that fooled you?
Last one that fooled me. Hmm. forget who it was. It was on Penn and Teller.
Okay.
Now I know it was just a coal. It was like the Roadrunner coal or whatever. But
Yeah.
it fooled them because it was so well executed. It's like taking a shuffled deck back to new deck order
Hmm.
or something. And I don't even remember the effect exactly. I think you might know which one I'm talking about.
I'm not sure
But
yet.
yeah, man, I'm having trouble remembering his name. But there was a guy who did a trick. It was basically like a triumph. That's
Hmm.
what it was. It was a triumph
Okay.
with just really, really good pacing and execution that I did not know how he did it. Now,
Fair.
watching it back, as you know, like once
Yeah.
you watch it back, then you kind of, okay, I see it. But it's cool as a magician here and there to get fooled.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. Because it's hard to. It's
Yeah.
hard to because
Especially as you progress
we know
further
so
and
much.
further.
Yeah. It's exactly. What about you? What was something that you were
Okay.
fooled?
So, did you watch David Blaine's new TV show?
Yes.
Okay. So, in the episode where he goes to Africa and he does the card trick where he basically has him pick it? So, when I was at FISM, I actually met the person he performed that on. So, I saw it live and it floored me. I had no idea how it worked.
Wait, which one? I'm having trouble remembering.
So, he tells the other person, shuffle the deck as much as you want. Think of any four of a kind and outjog them, and I'll turn around. And he turns around. He says, out of those four of a kind, name one. Think of one. Don't tell me what it is. And then he
Hmm.
names exactly which one they're thinking of.
Oh, I remember that. He was in
Yeah,
like a classroom or something.
exactly. Yeah.
I just assumed that was like a stooge or he just got
It's not a
lucky.
stooge.
And it's not just like a 1 in 4 chance.
No, I know the method now, but yeah, seeing it and I didn't know it, I had no idea.
Huh. Interesting. It's such a simple trick.
Yeah.
uh, huh. Interesting. Can you do it?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
There's
If
a
you
real
have a deck of cards near you, I can try to do it through the screen.
what? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I have one. I actually don't know if I have one near me.
No worries.
I might not.
And we'll see if I can do it. Last time I tried, I messed up, but
Does it
I
have to be a
typically get it
full deck?
right.
Does it have to be a full deck?
I mean, not necessarily, but at least have the four of a kind that you're thinking of.
Yeah, of course. Never have a full deck. It's bad. I don't even know if I have a four of a kind. Yeah, I don't think we can, but you'll have to show me off camera
Fair, fair.
because I've been traveling a lot, so I don't have a deck of cards with me right now, but I do have this.
Nice.
Look at that sound.
Oh, nice.
Oh, the nostalgia.
Definitely, definitely. All right, so the last question I have for you is if you could ask your future self one question, what would it be?
How far in the future?
You pick.
Fuck, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know what I would ask. What are the lottery numbers? What are the winning lottery numbers tomorrow, please?
Fair, fair.
Um, I want like a real answer though. I want a real answer because I'm curious. This reminds me of those school projects that we put time capsules in the ground.
Oh, okay.
Why did I never get that though? I'm 26. I should have gotten that by now. I'm gonna go knock on my kindergarten's door. Uh, oh my gosh. What would I ask my future self? For some reason, I'm thinking like 20 years from now. So I'm thinking
Okay.
like not 26, I'm 46. Um, maybe like, does it ever get calm? Like
Okay.
mentally,
Yeah.
mentally. Like I definitely have a chaotic mind.
Okay.
And I think it serves me well in my ambition, but it also gives me a very hard time like being in the present. Like I feel like even though I'm young, time is kind of flying by really, really
Hmm.
fast because I'm really fast.
Okay.
I would like to hopefully not just 20 years from now, but 10 years from now, even 5 years from now, be in a place that I feel like chill.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like life is chill. I can do what I want, whatever. So it's not so much a question, more so like a goal of mine. But I guess if I could ask that version of me, like, what does it take to get there?
Okay.
Like what do I need to do now to create that reality? I would say.
Okay. So
Because
you
I
meant,
feel like with NF's music,
yeah,
like the reason I resonate with so much with it is because a lot of his stuff is, abstract versions of wrestling with different parts of yourself and
definitely.
having a chaotic mind and all those things. So like, does that ever chill, and how so?
Okay. So you mentioned in that that has benefited you in like staying driven, but less so in being in the moment. Do you think that being in the moment prevents moving forward?
I don't think it should, but for me, it has.
Okay.
So I think I've kind of taught myself to be kind of chaotic, but then again, at the same time, I have some acquaintances, some friends that are very successful. And even if they're in a rush, they still have a peaceful and calm tone and disposition
Hmm.
versus letting it affect them,
Okay.
which makes them more productive.
Yeah.
So I actually think being calm can be a superpower, which is why I want to do that. But
Understandable.
it's just hard to just like switch
Yeah.
the way that I've always been.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all the questions I had prepared.
I like that one. I
Thank you.
liked all of them. Those were great questions.
Thank you.
Do you have any oddballs that like you didn't have written down, but maybe you just can think of off the top of your head?
Mm, what's been a moment that you've been caught off guard in a good way?
Caught off guard in a good way. Hmm. Yeah, I would say this business. Like how many people are willing and want to learn from me definitely feels good. It makes me feel like, oh wow, like at first I didn't know how people would respond to it. Like I didn't know that so many people, like I knew people wanted to grow on social media. I knew that people would care about something like that, but I felt like people would only think that, or like in theory it's nice to get help, but
Yeah.
would someone really pay me to like get better at it? Like I don't know. Like I just didn't know.
Yeah.
So I was happily surprised when I started getting people interested, including yourself, and like just growing it. Like I want to see how far we could take it. It's like we're gonna need a
Understandable.
lot more help. We're gonna
Yeah.
need a lot more help because right now we're at almost 50 students, and like if we have 100, 200, 300, like we're gonna need a lot more team to manage
Definitely.
that. Like I can't personally manage all that. So yeah, I was caught off guard in a very good way by the response to all this.
Okay. Understandable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been pretty fun. What has been a win for you in anything in the last couple months?
Mm, I'd say there's a few different ones. One on Instagram going from 200 followers to over 3,000 now in the period of
Yeah,
like a month and a half.
crazy.
And then other ones would be like interacting with different magicians and stuff and just seeing how many other people kind of like think the same way or whatever and being able to learn from them. But at the same time, them wanting to learn from what I have to say as well.
Yeah. Well, it's been so cool to see you building your community in Discord, like
Definitely.
magicians that want to jam and connect, talk about things. I think that's so cool. How many people are in there now?
15 or 20, I think.
Awesome. That's awesome.
It's
And
been
the
a while
more
since I've looked at the
you
number.
yeah, no, that's amazing. And the more you post about it, the more you talk about it. Like I would put it on your story like every couple days, every few days.
Fair.
I think that'll be really cool. You'll probably get more people interested than you think.
Definitely.
So I think it's dope. Keep building. It's been really cool to watch.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, what's the big goal? What's the big goal that you're trying to get to next?
Big goal? Okay, so this is long term.
Okay.
Maybe not within the next few years. I want to, I don't know if I've decided either combine from all platforms on just on one platform, be followed by 1% of the planet. So currently 80 million would be 1%.
Whoa,
Yeah.
I love how big that goal is. I think so many people shoot small.
Yeah.
Like, I
I
love
don't,
that.
yeah, I haven't decided if I want to do that like 80 million from everything combined or just on one yet. I don't know, but that's the goal.
That's sick, man. And then short term, like let's say next few months,
Be able to start making money off of either magic or social media or a combination of the two and be able to do it as a full-time career.
for sure, for sure. I would say the quickest path there is probably going to be, I mean, obviously continue posting consistently because the ad revenue can add up as your views go up. So I
Definitely.
think a big priority is really find the videos that have performed well for you and double down on those.
Mhm.
Like if there's a type of video that whenever you post it on YouTube Shorts, it gets views, post a bunch of them, right?
Definitely.
Double down on what works and then always be trying new things at the same time. Look at what works under hashtag magic, hashtag trick, hashtag like find what's working for other people, emulate it the best you can, but obviously make it your own.
Definitely.
And then I would say at some point, utilize the community that you have, whether through Discord or Instagram, to start teaching tricks. You can sell bundles of tricks. You can say,
Fair.
hey, these three effects I made, you can learn all of them for $90, right?
Fair.
And you get 10 people, there's 900. You
Oh yeah.
get 100 people, there's 9,000.
Yeah, it's definitely nice
So
how it grows exponentially. I haven't thought too much about the tricks because I've always struggled creating tricks, but
it's
my
hard.
mindset.
It's hard.
Yeah, definitely. I've always looked up to like Chris Ramsey, but he's done like the YouTube stuff, but then he also has his own clothing brand and cards, kind of
Right.
that route
Right.
as well. And looking at different things. Okay, if I sell 10 shirts at $20, that's 200. If I sell 100 shirts at $20, that's 2 grand. And just kind of
Yeah.
exponentially from there as well.
Absolutely. Then there's so many paths, right? It's like
Definitely,
the cool thing about social media, there's no absolute right or absolute wrong. So if you wanted to do merch, you want to do cards, like whatever you want to do, go for it.
definitely.
It'll be great. Hell yeah, man. I love it. I love it. I appreciate you having me. Do you have any concluding thoughts or questions?
Dogs or cats?
Dogs
Fair.
for sure. For sure. We might get a little mini wiener dog, like a little
Nice.
fluffy long-haired one. It'll be cute. Will
Okay.
you?
Dogs.
Yeah,
I have a
okay.
husky myself.
Oh, huskies are so cute. That's adorable. You got to put up a photo of the husky right now, just so everyone can see it right before they see a button that says subscribe.
Fair. Let's see if I can find a picture. I put him in one of my videos. I did one a while back of doing magic for my dog, and he was very unamused.
Yeah, I think I saw that one. That's awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you. I'm so happy to see how much you've grown just since meeting you. You know, you touched on it a second ago, but for anyone that's watching, like when I met you, you had, like you said, like 100, 200 followers, and then now you have thousands, and
Yeah.
you're getting months with over 1 million views.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
I think
crazy.
yeah, before we met, I think I had less than 1,000 followers on everything combined, and now I'm closing in on 7,000 on everything combined.
Let's go. And then the views,
Yeah,
you were getting like
skyrocketing.
a couple hundred views. Now you're getting over how many views per month?
It slowed down recently. I think on everything combined, I'm averaging maybe 1 million views.
And that's it's slowing down a little bit.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
again, July was pretty big on Instagram, but
yeah, for sure. It happens, right?
yeah,
It's like it always fluctuates. Like,
definitely.
and it fluctuates at every level. Like this last month for me was like 15 million, but I've had months at 8, I've had months at 50, I've had
Yeah,
months at 100. Like this game, it fluctuates. You just got to stay consistent, keep
definitely.
learning, keep evolving. And I'm excited to see you continue growing.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Sweet. Well, glad to be on. And I
Yeah, thanks
will
for willing
talk
to
to you
do
soon.
this.
Yeah, of course, man. No worries.